Good morning, good morning, good morning, LRFC gang, LFC fam. Another episode today. We're discussing pre-match Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Although we have literally nothing to play for apart from cherish the last two games of Jurgen Klopp's reign at Liverpool. I hope you all are doing good. First things you guys should do, please, is hit that like button. Let's get us to over 50 likes. Appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And share it for people that's probably like-minded like you that would enjoy these types of streams. Anyway, let's get into it, man. I hope you all are doing well. We had like nice weather over the weekend. I've been away for a bit. Wasn't doing too well with my health, but I feel like I'm feeling better now. I'm getting back to my old self. My health is starting to pick up, and I'm starting to trying to exercise now and try and stay fit. You know what I mean? Because once you start to get old, guys, look, the gray. Once the gray starts coming in, you need to start making sure that your health is on point. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into it, guys. The last two games of Jurgen Klopp's reign is gonna be emotional. It's gonna be a sad time. You know, there's gonna be rival fans mocking Jurgen Klopp's legacy. However, when you look at it on the surface level, it doesn't look as impressive. However, Arsenal fans are starting to realize now the craziness or the difficulty of trying to match Man City and the let's call it ability to stay out in front and not drop points in any of the run-ins the last few games. Yeah, Arsenal fans are starting to realize it. Shout out to, I think his name is Harry, that he put it up on Twitter the other day that he was watching the Man City game. He tried to blame Man City scoring their second goals on his kids because that's the stressful nature of trying to play a running of games against Man City. You hope that they drop points. You hope and pray that they drop points, but they never do. And the worst one was what they did to us on the final day, where they let Aston Villa score 2 goals. They let Aston Villa score 2 goals, got us excited, and then scored 3 goals in about 4 minutes towards from the 75th minute onwards, and it was done. It was done. Yeah, like that was the biggest heartbreak. And I also might even feel that they did it to United, they did it to Liverpool. So with the Aguero moment, that's what they did it to United on the final day, final kick of the game. Aguero, boom, did it to Liverpool. They're losing 2-0, 75th minute onwards, and now they might even do it to Arsenal. So yeah, as Hollywood Rock says here, Arsenal gonna feel the final day heartache like we have before. Yeah, we faced it. What was it? Twice. We faced it twice, and it was not nice. It was not nice, and you guys, Arsenal fans, you should know. You will feel those that don't listen. You lot were saying, "Man City say football, Man City, come on now." Look, you lot getting through it, and you lot feeling the same thing. So next time, make sure that you back us. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it here. I feel like there's gonna be the lineup. Go from SofaScore if you guys want to know. Konate might come in for Gerard Kwanzaa this evening. However, I know if you guys tune into Sky Sports tonight, they will do some sort of like Jurgen Klopp tribute. So get in early and start watching it from the beginning because it's gonna give you like a context of what Jurgen Klopp had to deal with. the lowest net spenders, but kept up with Man City. Beat them once, kept up with them another. I think Liverpool should have at least 2 Champions Leagues right now and 3 titles. And Jurgen Klopp would have left like everyone, even the rivals, even. But they don't look at context. At the end of the day, it's all about context. Jurgen Klopp went to 3 Champions League finals. He's gone to the last day with Man City twice and beat them once, which wasn't even close. Remember that? And it's those fine margins. I think someone said the other day that if Jurgen Klopp, out of all the games that he's played, that he's managed Liverpool, 4 results were to be changed in his favor, he would have 3 Champions Leagues and I think 3 titles. Amazing stat. You know what I mean? And it would have been, I think, when we missed out on 1 point the first time, we would have been champions. If we beat Man City that time, we lost to them, I think, 2-1. But if we had beaten them, we would have been Centurions and Invincibles. 1 game away from that. Centurions and Invincibles, and people would have lost their minds. But it is what it is. We can't be, crying over spilt milk. Let's get into today's game. We've got Aston Villa. Aston Villa are like trying to secure that Champions League spot. I think it's practically done. Arsenal fans want us to beat Aston Villa, so that way Tottenham's got hope and may give it their all against Man City to try and get the Champions League. But it's all over and done with, man, because Aston Villa's got a superior goal difference. They've got, I think they've got Crystal Palace on the final day. I don't think Tottenham will beat Man City, and Man City's called back the goal difference against Arsenal's. Now only 3 goals separate them. So whatever happens, I think we should just enjoy this game as it is. I keep seeing people still complaining on Twitter about Jurgen Klopp and his lineups. It's no point now. You know the title is done. There's no point crying over spilt milk. Let's just get behind the team and enjoy the last 2 games of Jurgen Klopp's reign, and then we start a new campaign next season with a new manager, Arne Slot, and see maybe if he can become a legend, become our Jurgen Klopp is our Bill Shankly. So Bill Shankly didn't get like much, but he transformed the club. He changed the mentality of the club, which Klopp has done. He turned doubters into believers like Klopp. And so Paisley came in, I think, after Fagan, if I'm not mistaken, and he just ran with it. So maybe Arne Slot can be like that for us and just take us to new heights. I haven't discussed Arne Slot yet. I'm doing my research on him. I'm putting together some things that are positive about him and some things that are negative, and we'll go through it properly once the season is done. We're saving those content for when the season is done, completed. Let's just enjoy these last 2 games, and we'll have content about paying tribute to Jurgen Klopp as well, and ending his Liverpool reign with a Champions League, a league title, ending that 30-year drought, and also supplementing those with an FA Cup, 2 League Cups, Super Cup, a World Club Cup that nobody's ever done before at Liverpool. So, Jurgen Klopp, you are in history. I think, for me, in this game, I would like to see Nunes back, put Cody Gakpo on the left, and bring in the same midfield. I don't mind the same midfield. And maybe Konate in for Kwanzaa, and maybe also Simicas in for Robertson. Let's just try and see how that goes. But yeah, Aston Villa are also trying to play for to secure their thing. Ollie Watkins is trying to get his golden boot, so I'm guessing that the whole team is probably trying to push that and try and get him over the line to win the golden boot. But you got that beast Erling Haaland that just scored bloody 4 the other week. I didn't watch the game against thing he scored there. I know Man City scored 4, but it was two goals for Guardiola, and I can't remember who else. But yeah, I think Aston Villa were going to go out all out to try and get Watkins some goals. Liverpool have been leaky of late, and that's mainly because, first of all, the midfield keeps changing. I think Klopp needs to. Well, there's no point actually. There's no point me complaining about what Klopp is doing. He's done what he's done, but yeah, it would have been a little bit better if we could have had a more stable lineup towards the end. We've actually been playing quite well since Mo Salah was benched. It's just that we couldn't finish chances again. But we were a lot more solid, I think, when Harvey Elliott is out there, or when Luis Diaz is out there. There's more defensive solidity because I know Mo Salah is saving energy, conserving energy to go forward. We see that a lot. You'll see it especially after the 60th minute. He won't be tracking back as much because he needs to manage his energy now. He's 30 plus. Doesn't mean he's lost anything, but it does mean that he needs to conserve energy. He's not going to have the same energy levels as a young 20-year-old or a 27-year-old in their peak, which is Luis Diaz. So yeah, that's going to be the lineup. What do you guys think? Anything you guys would change? Let me know. I should have did it like this. Let's have a look at some of the comments. I cannot wait until Pep leaves. Yeah, Pep Guardiola. We would definitely benefit from someone that's less relentless than Guardiola, because he knows how to keep his players hungry. Irrespective of some of the cheating that they've done, yeah, he knows when to get rid of players and replace them for hungrier players. He's done that quite a lot. Hi Nobis, good luck for the show. Any chance to jump in on it? Yeah. Message me and then I'll bring you on another show so I can prepare. We can prepare together. Just message me on Twitter. I know you got my Twitter, so just message me on Twitter when you're available, and then we'll try and sort that out. Hollywood Rock says we could have the Centurion Invincible double winners break the points record in 2020 if there was no COVID. Won the quad in 2022. Exactly. It was that close from doing all of those things, and it's crazy. City cheats. Paisley was before Fagan. Okay, so yeah, so Paisley was before Fagan. Fagan won the original treble, 1984, as part of a three-peat. Football existed before the Premier League. People, as Fozy would say. Exactly. You know what? That's the other day I was doing a bit of research and I saw, because they go, Man United is the only team to have done a treble. I was like, all right, let me go check it out. Liverpool's done it. What? Just because you changed the Premier League's just because you changed the Premier League's name or the name of the league, what does that mean? That's just PR nonsense. And you're all falling for it. Nothing has changed. It's still the same league. Treble winners existed. Exactly. There's no point in Man United saying 2020, saying 20 leagues. Then let's start counting from the Premier League. It doesn't make sense. Big up, bro, in the chat. Fozie's in the house. This season is a waste, mate. It could be seen as a waste, and also it can be seen as a reset. I think they could have been like I like to look at things sometimes with optimistic. I'm thinking maybe it was had Klopp done that craziness of, let's say, done the quadruple this year, a new manager, especially like a Slot following that, the pressure would have been really, really on. The expectations super, super high, and it would have been probably unmanageable, man. Because even Pep Guardiola faced it. When he went Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were just treble winners, and his time there was seen as a failure because he didn't win no Champions League. He just got crazy high totals in the league with regards to points wise, goals wise, and all of that, but he couldn't win the Champions League, and that's coming off a treble winners. You know what I mean? Hi Nobis, hi Abdul, welcome to the show. The club has to change its tactics next season. It's gonna happen. We'll do a show, preferably with Fozy and all, and we're gonna break down Slot, how he is, what kind of manager he is, and then we'll go through his tactics. We'll go through his philosophy and the way he likes to play, and then it will definitely change. Be prepared for a more Guardiola style football than a Klopp with regards to our attacking phase. Yeah, our attacking phase on the ball will be more like Guardiola than a Jurgen Klopp. I know that for sure. Hit the likes and subscribe. Appreciate it, guys. Let's get us to 50 likes. Get us to 50 likes so this we could get the videos trending and more people will be able to see it and rock with us. Looking at Man United yesterday is a disgrace. We didn't win against them. By God, that's what killed us. Those United games have killed our season. Wrong decisions, poor finishing, mistakes, absolutely destroyed what could have been. But we can't cry over spilt milk now, guys. It's over. It's time to relax and start to look forward to the new season. Andrew, we failed in 3 attempts. Nobody's, can we compete next season? We'll have a discussion about that. Like, I don't want to throw my hat in the ring and say yes, definitely. Nor do I want to say no. We're gonna have to see some preseason games with Slot. The first 10 games of the Premier League season will be key, and let's take it from there. Hi, chat. You guys talking amongst yourselves here? United are dog shit, 100%. Even, United have been leaking goals. The stadium thought they'll join in yesterday and started leaking as well. Crazy how we could not beat this absolute dog shit United team. But that's how it is with United and Liverpool games. When we were dog shit, we'll be taking points off them. They didn't have a Man City to compete with, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's get into. Let me get rid of this. Let's get into some of the news as well that's floating about. And I want to get your thoughts on this, guys. I want to know what you guys think about this. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a Real Madrid target. They really love the player. Now, what is your views? Because I'm going to tell you my views. Could be a little bit controversial, yeah. Because at the end of the day, yes, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm also realistic, and I also would like some of our players, to achieve really go really high and not and not just end up as the kid that won a lot of stuff, but he's late in his career, in his peak, he didn't win as much. So for me, if we get like a good fee for Trent, I want Trent to stay. If he wants to stay, I would love him to stay. I want Trent. Don't get that mistaken. I want Trent. However, this is the older side of me, innit? Because I've got a kid now that plays football and stuff. For him, if he wants to elevate himself to another level and get his name, like, talked about with the greats, because right now he's being disrespected in this Premier League with it. Right, he can't defend. Bro, look what he can do, innit? Look at his strengths. His strength is the attacking phase of football, and nobody comes near him when it comes to that as a right back. Him at Real Madrid, I wouldn't be. Let's just put it this way: I would understand if he wanted to go Real Madrid, and he will go with my blessing because he's done so much for Liverpool. He's created a crazy legacy at Liverpool. He's won us the Champions League and brought back the Premier League back to Liverpool, something that Gerrard couldn't do, something that multiple players in the past couldn't do. Hippier couldn't do. Who was the Carragher couldn't do it. He's done it. You say he can't defend, whatever, but he's brought it with a really good defensive setup. Like when Liverpool were like nobody could touch us in the league. No, there was no goals coming in, clean sheets galore. Why weren't people looking at him and saying, "Oh, he can't defend"? Then it's just because when we start to lose or not win as much, then people start to nitpick. He's not a traditionalist right back. He hasn't got the defensive instinct. Yeah. However, he's decent. He knows how to read and intercept a lot. When he needs to lock down, he can. He needs to focus, he can. He's done it to Leroy Sané in the Champions League. Don't you guys forget that. It's just that he's more focused now on elevating himself, being the best going forward. And there's no problem with that. I was listening to, that little round table with Klopp and some of the staff and Pep Linders and some of the players. I think it was Elliot and Gakpo. And they go, we were seeing that Trent was actively playing these forward passes a lot. And the most important thing is that we didn't teach him. We didn't tell him, do these long balls. But at the same time, we didn't stop him from doing it because you don't want to nullify a person's gift, bro. He's got this. Don't nullify people's gifts. He's good at that. That's what Jurgen Klopp has probably done. He's leaned into his strengths more than his weaknesses. Let's lean into your strength more than we can fix your weaknesses with positional play, with the team tactics around you, with the team covering some of the stuff that some of the gaps you may leave. But what you bring forward, my God, at the age of 25 now, he's absolutely become like a legend. Look at his numbers. If you look at his numbers, he's a legend. No other right back or defensive player has done what he's done. However, people like to, diminish that. That's how it is in England. They'd like to build you up and then destroy you. That's what Jude Bellingham is in for. Soon come, because the last 2 games he's been playing dog shit against Bayern Munich and against Man City. However, they were still hyping him. But it's going to come to a point where they're going to bring him down again. Watch. So you lot let me know in the comments now, if Real Madrid came in with about 110 mil, yeah, would you take that money if Trent really wanted to go? Because he's only got a year left on his contract. And I'm a bit like, if a player really wants to go, Jurgen Klopp will never stop him. And I don't think we should be stopping him and trying to hold on to him and trying to convince him, let's play one more year and try and convince him that way. If he really wants to go, he will go with my blessing. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a look at the comments now. Where was I? I was here, yeah. Let's have a look here. You like just beefing, yeah? Trent is going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I'm guessing you're saying Trent is not going nowhere. Hey, you never know. The guy's got 1 year in his contract. Let's see what happens. But I'm saying if he wants to go, would he go with you guys angry and on his back, or would you let him go with your blessing? That's the key. Would you let him go with your blessing? Let's have a look. All right, there's a Man United fan somewhere in here, yeah? There you go. James says, if Trent wants to go, let him go. But James, I'm asking, would he go with your blessing? Or would he go with like your wrath? Would you be angry that he wanted to leave? Or would you be like, no, Trent, you've given us so much already. If you really want to go, you go with our blessing. You know what I mean? Or would he be treated by you as like a traitor, or you're not one of us anymore, blah, 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 blah. Because for me, he'll go with my blessing. I know people don't like, some people like will hate on him 100%. I've spoken to some Liverpool fans and that's how they feel. But for me, I wouldn't mind if he left and he wanted to go. You know what I mean? So what we've got here is Mark Smith, a United fan. Mark Smith, you're a United fan, yeah? All right, Mark Smith. Before your first title, how many years you went without it? Let's be real, man. United fans, you have nowhere, nothing to talk about right now. Go fix the roof in your the roof at your dead ground, bro. Yeah. So James says no, he wouldn't be angry. It's time to change and play as a team instead of as individuals. 100%. I agree with you. I think the way that Arne Slot is also going to play, it's that team dynamic where all for one ball for all, I think is going to be like all, not all for one. You know what I mean? Where all the players work for one player. Like we currently have Mo Salah as the spearhead guy that we like to put in, but Liverpool need to start to transcend that and create a culture of team first. If a teammate is in a better position, it's expected that you pass to that teammate. And I hope to God that that's exactly what my man brings. What's his name? Arne Slot. Because if he doesn't, and we got hero balls, we get found out like this. We need like, and I know some of you be like, but Arsenal kind of showed that way. Like sometimes it's Kai Havertz that wins him the game. Sometimes it's a Trossard who wins him the game. Sometimes it's Saka who wins him the game. Sometimes it's Odegaard that wins him the game. Sometimes it's Saliba with a header or Gabriel with a header that wins them the game. Sometimes it's even what's his name? Partey. Partey's got good shots from outside. Declan Rice sometimes wins them the game. This is the type of team that we need to start focusing on. Not the front three does it all for us. Not like you become limited like that. That's what Carlo Ancelotti used to say about every time he faced us. He was like, yeah, Liverpool play the same way. We know what to do. Just shut down those three. and we were toothless. If Mane, Salah, and Firmino was shut down, there was no one else stepping up. We need to become a team. If those three are shut down, we need McAllister stepping up. We need Harvey Elliott stepping up. We need which happened some like this season a lot. That's why it was better. It was better season than most people think. We've got goals from a lot of different places, winners from different places, and it showed. Gravenberch stepped up against Fulham when we needed it. This is the type of team that we need to start to cultivate and bring up. What's your opinion on FSG? It is what it is. I don't want to be talking about FSG a lot. Reason being is FSG are here to stay. Would I prefer them to leave? Yes. Would I want better owners? Yes. However, they're here. There's no point for me to be on FSG all the time and blaming them every 2 seconds, because whether we blame them or not, they're still going to be here, and they got a long-term plan for Liverpool. They just got Edwards back with a remit of acquiring another club, so then they can do what Man City are doing. Not Man City. Man City's got about 4 or 5 clubs, but let's say they're doing what Chelsea are doing and Crystal Palace are doing and Brighton. All of these guys have got second clubs where they can, take a little bit more risk on players, buy them really young from Brazil, from wherever, ship them out to their second club, and then if they do well, Liverpool will buy them. If not, then they'll sell them on somewhere else in Europe, and that's their game plan. And let's see if it works out. If it works out. But yeah, enjoyed that stream, guys. I was aiming for about 40 minutes. I enjoyed some of the interactions. Let me know the score predictions for tonight in the comments. And we might start doing some competition, like whoever gets that score prediction right. But you guys might be too many of you lot. But at the moment, we'll try and get like a souvenir out to someone. Starting from next season, we'll probably start that. But yeah, let me know your score predictions. I'm predicting a 2-2 game. 2-2 game. I feel it. I feel it's going to be a 2-2 game. Aston Villa are going to be on it. They want to finish the season off quite well, and Liverpool going to finish off the season decent. It's going to be an entertaining game, that's for sure. And I think we might get a 2-2. We haven't been great away, but we haven't been poor either recently. I'm a firm believer they drove Klopp out to bring in Edward. Do you know what it is? Klopp has hinted, look, he's losing energy. Yeah? I think he's lost the energy to fight a Man City with one hand tied behind his back all the time. Like he has to sell in order to buy or whatever. All of that has just made him go, you know what? Let me call it a day, man. Because I don't think I can compete with Man City unless we do some of the stuff that they do. Great stream. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew says 2-1 to Liverpool. Let's hope so. Abdul says 3-3. Entertaining game. Ooh, onslaught. James says 4-1 to Liverpool. Would love it. Would love it, actually, if that happens. Cody Gakpo hat-trick would be good. Like, try and get his confidence up for next season. Fozzie says 2-0 to Liverpool. Woo! 2-0. All right. You think we're going to get a clean sheet that we haven't got in ages? When was the last time Liverpool got a clean sheet? I haven't seen it, guys. Steven says 4-2 to Liverpool. That makes sense. Hollywood Rock says 3-2 to Villa. Yo. Listen, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose, but it doesn't make much of a difference now. Just the mood. The mood, it will ruin the mood. They need the win more. We're on the beach. Yeah, makes sense. Everyone's probably booking their thing. Or even more, people are not looking to get injured now before the Euros. we can't keep a clean sheet. It's true. It's true. We haven't kept a clean sheet for ages, man. Where's that time? Remember when Van Dijk would post all those little clips? He'll be like, sheets. I love it. I love the clean sheets. Hey, not right now. Not right now. Bruv, it's irrelevant now. Play Phil Babb and them. Shout out to Phil Babb, bro. Phil Babb and Kavame. Who remembers that? Oh my days. Boys, we've come a long way. Trust me. Anyway, guys, forget Euros. Players might be looking for a move. Yeah, some players, it's true. The agent's going to be working overtime. They're looking for houses in different countries, bro. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in. I appreciate it. Loved it. Thanks for the well wishes as well. And we'll see you guys. Probably see me tomorrow post match. We'll discuss that. Probably with some of the guys. Oh, yeah. He busted his balls, bro. Did he have kids eventually? I don't know if he's had kids. Nice one, guys. Appreciate it. Loved it. I'll be on again tomorrow morning. We'll discuss the post-match, the fallout. If it's a good game, who played well, who didn't. And until next time, I hope you guys nothing but love. Wait, one more comment. He's laughing, Fozy. Fozy's laughing. And peace.